Okay, so right across the street from Ernest Hemingway's house, which is right over there, is the lighthouse. And we're going to go up in it and see how it looks from up there. So, here's what it's called. Here's what it cost. And here we go. There you go. And here we go. You get this? If you can see that, it's another one of those days that my screen is I'm blinded by the light. In other words, there's nothing but glare on my screen. And that's where we are headed. So, there'll be some labored breathing, I can assure you, by the time I get to the top, but I will see y'all there. Okay, so I made it to the top, and I took a little breather, so I'm not huffing as bad as I could be. And they have little ledgers, I guess you'd say, to point out things you can see from here. And like, well, it's showing that right there, which is that right there. So, pretty neat. And you can definitely see a long way. Obvious. Yeah, the book's a little confusing. If you can read what I put up, it shows it was built 66 feet originally. Then they added 20 feet. So I'm assuming I'm at 86 feet. But, and then it mentions it's only 14 feet above sea level. It was a little confusing to me, so I'll let you read it. In a minute, I'll try and hold it up where you can get a better idea of what it says, and I'll do that now. And there's what I mean. If you can read that, maybe pause the video and read that right there. Tell you a lot more than I can tell you, but I can show you. And this is what it looks like. I'm trying to get an idea about where Truman Annex is where I'm staying, and I'm a little turned around at this moment. So when I figure that out, I may point that out, but otherwise this is pretty much the gist and what you can see from the tower. Now right there's something a little taller than we are, but it's not a lighthouse, and I'm not sure you can go up that. I don't even know what it is. Something to do with the military base, I imagine. Anyhow, now you know. Okay, so here's something I found interesting. Mount Trashmore. It's a former landfill, and it's the highest point in the Florida Keys, and the sun's glaring on my screen, and you can see it in the picture right there, but I think you can see it right there. Right in the center of the screen is Mount Trashmore. And by the way, there's Hemingway's house right across the street from up here. So that means where I'm staying is somewhere right down in there, which is, like I said, Truman's Annex and the little White House. I'm not sure if they have that pointed out here in any of these, but I don't see it, so I would think I'm right down there. So, don't know why anyone would care but me. Oh, and I found what that is. That's the original place. There's one that tells about it right here, and it's the original location. I mean, of the original lighthouse, and it was destroyed by a hurricane. I'm not sure what the tower represents, but it's right beside it, as you can see. There you go. Now you know. So I'm sure you're not allowed up this ladder, but there is the actual light. I think you can see it better than I can, but that's what the original light looks like. So anyhow. Okay, so here's what the light looks like from directly underneath it. And I can't believe that's all there is to it, or if this is even a functioning light. I think it is. I really don't know, but I can't believe that's all. But you see what I see. It's just a normal, looks like maybe a quartz floodlight that would go on the side of your house that pretty much shines into the beacon itself. And I just can't believe that's I think this is, well, I don't know. So you see what I see. So now you know, you can see what I see, and that's what it looks like to me. It's just a floodlight from a house, like residential floodlight. This is the view from a different side. Maybe that is all there is to it. Okay, just some interesting facts about some of these trees around here. You can read that right there. It says it's a fig tree of some type that can, at the base, can spread up to 100 feet. And this is a fig tree, and I came over here and I think that's the figs. You see those red things right there? I don't see any on the ground. And if I find one, I might eat it. We'll see. I found one hard as a rock. I will not be eating it. That's about the largest one I could find. But there you go. And here's this lady, and I promise a kid was just going through her pocketbook just a minute ago. She's got stuff in there. And that's Seward Johnson. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's who put it here, I guess. I really don't know. Maybe that's who you're supposed to research. There, if you want to research it, there it is. Let's go see what the keeper's quarters and museum look like. Now you know. Okay, since I'm on trees, we're gonna get a couple more. The Buccaneer palm, it's endangered from being over whatever. Somebody, I guess people getting them, they like them. And that is one of the top 5 most beautiful trees in the world, as voted on. And I can't remember the name. And it's Miami has a festival. I read a little bit about it. A Royal Poinciana. So even though I can't remember the name, I can't pronounce it. So going in. So here we are at the keeper's quarters. Enter only. Wow. That must have been the original before they added the 20 feet. Really beautiful wood on the walls.
End of the 150-mile string of islands called the Florida Keys is a 2-by-4-mile island called Key West. The chain of islands run parallel to a picturesque but treacherous reef that has claimed thousands of ships that were driving access to the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. Lighthouses lead mariners.
And this will be another one of the parts you may have to pause the video to see what if you want to look at it closer, because I simply don't have time to look at them, read them, and try to describe them. It's neat though. I mean, that kind of stuff right there is, yeah, I don't know, I like old stuff. I like old stuff, I mean. The whole house is done in this, or what I've seen so far. Ah, here's something neat. I do want to read about it, so. The 5th order fixed lens, and that's another Fresnel lens, and I think that's the same thing I saw on another video I have on actually another channel on Hanging Out with Jelly. That is where I was at Punta Sur in Cozumel, Mexico. I went to that lighthouse. Very neat though. The significance of this brick is, let's see. The original Sand Key Lighthouse. Everything here is looks not original. Glass chimney. Kept the fire from going out, the light. Oh yeah, we've already been through there, so I'm not sure which way to go now. How about this way? So this is the room you can't enter. I'm trying to get the fireplace and stuff, but it's not exactly working. I'm having to hold it above this glass because you won't get such a glare. But there you go. Well, that is the end of our tour. So, now you know what the lighthouse keeper's quarter looks like, and the lighthouse. So, and of course, there's chickens here. There's chickens everywhere in Key West. It's a lot. And they have all the trees here are marked, and pretty interesting stuff what I've read, but it would take a while to go around all of them. So, y'all come on down. And you can read those on your own. But let's go see what is next. Okay, as we leave, I have a feeling there is a place to buy. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I was fixing to miss the best part. Glad I didn't find the other way out. That is something. That's the Sombrero Lighthouse. Here's about the Fresnel lens. That might tell a lot about it. Spherical Fresnel lens makes light rays parallel. That might be worth reading. But that is a huge, huge piece of glass. Whoops. Okay, so I'm sitting here just trying to get a few of these Key West videos edited, and like I said, I just got to keep the lighthouse done, and like I said at the end of the Ernest Hemingway house tour, it was a great city. We loved it. We were there a week. We flew to Miami, drove from Miami to Key West. The whole trip was a great experience, and the family loved it. The rest of my videos, I've got some that are just kind of, I'm going to try and piece some together. I went to the White House, the little White House, but they wouldn't let me film inside. But I did kind of get the grounds a little bit. I'm going to piece some things together that inside the town, walking around, just random stuff I did with the camera. But anyhow, maybe you'll enjoy it, and I'll try and have some of that up within a reasonable amount of time. But anyhow, thank y'all for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And y'all come back to see me. Bye-bye.